This is the 3 p.m. Takeover, Radio Northern Beach's only drive-home show.
Keep it right here for a whole hour of fresh hits and entertainment for your Wednesday afternoon.
Here we go.
This is Brick by Boring Brick by Paramore.
Welcome to the 3 p.m. Takeover. I'm Victoria.
And I'm Hope.
In case you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back.
Welcome also.
It's been like a half week since we spoke to you last. A whole week if you missed our Friday show.
Which you shouldn't have, because Friday was actually a new show this time.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties last week, but that's all been sorted. And it was just to keep you guys on your toes. I wonder if you passed the test. Let us know if you passed the test on Facebook.
So if you're still with us, good for you.
Yeah.
There are no more hurdles. We are on the air. Nothing stands in our way.
Well, don't jinx it.
We hope not.
But we would like to make a slight amendment because a couple of weeks ago we talked about the most stressful jobs according to, was it a Forbes list?
Yeah, it was a Forbes list.
And one of them was a pilot, and we made mention that perhaps seaplane pilots don't have it as hard as regular pilots. And my brother's a seaplane pilot, and he had words with me. And he explained why seaplane pilots actually almost have a more stressful job. Even though we made the argument that they don't wear shoes, so therefore it can't be stressful.
I think it's more the illusion that it's relaxed because it involves like the sea and people holidaying.
It's always, seaplane pilots always work in like holiday locations. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But he was saying the biggest struggle is that his runway moves. It's like water. And also you can't tell what the people in boats are going to do. He said sometimes people just like go across your path and he's like, I'm landing here, and he has to like readjust it.
And the sea could be like choppy or smooth and you're not ready for what it is.
And the way you like get out of the water, you have to like get the floats out like there's a technique to it, and like if you do it like really wrong, you can like flip the plane or something ridiculous.
Oh, well, it sounds hard to me, but then I can't fly planes, you know.
Yeah, but he's flown me in a seaplane and he's really good at it, so maybe he's just lying and he's just like, oh, it's actually really hard, but
no, I reckon
he's
right. He flies planes everywhere, which is really impressive.
Everywhere. Around the world.
Go Nicholas.
Amelia
No,
Earhart.
but like in deserts, on seas.
Okay, I don't know what stories he's been telling you, but
No, he was. It's true. But anyway.
That got us thinking about other jobs that are potentially look easy but are actually really stressful. So just to like balance out the stressful jobs from last time, now we'll talk about jobs that appear easy but are stressful.
So we compiled a list of ones that we think we are. So in addition to that, we also thought a waitress, because I feel like waitresses get such a bad rap, and I'm fortunate I've never had to work as a waitress. I don't intend to. But man, I've seen some rude people in restaurants and they get a full ear bashing. And customers don't like it if you're not on the ball all the time or bringing food quick enough or like in the right mood. And then, you know, the kitchen's telling you to go faster and your boss is telling you and your customers are telling you. I think it would be stressful as to be a waitress.
It's like the literal interpretation of shooting the messenger.
I know. And
they cop all of it when often it's like, I'm just delivering the food.
I can only carry like maybe 4 glasses at once, and I see people carry like 20.
That's what trays are for.
Not when you're a waitress. They'll carry like 8 plates. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I was a waitress for 2 nights, and
it didn't last.
It wasn't even a very busy restaurant. It was
that.
stressful. Yeah, maybe you get used to it. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's one of those. I guess it's like retail. It looks like a quote unquote easy job, but like the working with people part is the hard part because people are just so.
I think being a waitress looks easy because like anyone can do it per se, because like to start at a junior level you don't need any kind of qualification. And, and people can take up waitressing jobs at like 14 and 15. But man, I reckon that would be stressful.
Yeah, I'm quite glad that I didn't stick with it. I think
your needs were better used in other places.
Yeah, and I can't like balance things very well. And I will like walk with a cup of like a drink on my own and spill it. So let alone like other people's. It's probably good I didn't get into it.
That too. And in terms of customers behaving badly, I also reckon a flight attendant would be very, very stressful. You know, people can be drunk or sick or wanting to be moved on planes or late or like wanting to get off or standing up when they're not supposed to or not doing their seatbelts when they're not supposed to and complaining. And
yeah, I can't imagine what they have to do. If I ever fly, I'm always like, I try and be really nice to the flight attendants because they get such...
And it looks so glamorous, but who do you think does all the cleaning of the planes and the bathrooms?
And if it's a really long flight, they stay up the whole time.
Yeah, they don't sleep.
I don't think they take shifts. Like the pilots will often like have shifts of who's flying or like in control or whatever. But yeah, flight attendants like on go all the time.
They have, I know that on international flights they have rest periods, but they get like an hour.
But that's when it's like 20-hour flights.
Whereas pilots will get like 5 or 6 hours off.
Yeah. I guess you could argue that their job's a little more vital than the flight attendants, like flying the actual plane. But anyway, they still get a hard rap.
True that.
Yeah. And I think one more, just like very quickly, is, which you mentioned, which I giggled at, but I agree, costume mascots. They literally take a beating.
They do. Like, people run onto them and grab them, and those mascot costumes are hot. There are so many cases of like people getting like heat stroke and sunstroke and collapsing inside their costumes, and they're smelly. You can't tell me they're washed that frequently.
So they literally take one for the team. Well,
very funny. No, I just think that would be gross, and you've got to run around and dance around all the time, and if it's like 40 degrees, you've still got to wear it. And
no,
kids come up to you and like grab bits of the costume. Ugh.
Shout out to costume mascots. You guys are doing
doing
well.
a great job.
I'm so proud of you. Well, we're going to head into
Moving
some
on.
music now, which has nothing to do with any of the professions we just talked about, unless you happen to be a flight attendant or a waitress called Ruby, in which case this is for you.
Welcome back to the 3 p.m. Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches 88.7 and 90.3. It is Wednesday or Friday. I don't know. It depends what day you're listening to our show. And
we include all listeners, regardless of their day of choice.
This is true. And as we're getting towards the end of November, we thought it would be important to touch up on an event that is finishing now or coming to its conclusion. And it's a really important time to be donating to people that have been doing it. And that is Movember.
Yeah, so if you see people around that don't normally have dirty mows, there's a good reason and actually a really good cause behind it. You should throw money at them. Let's all agree. Sometimes the mows that come out of it aren't
They
the
don't
best.
look great.
No, but it's for a good cause. And it's just for 1 month a year. I guess we can sort of put up with it.
Yeah. Shout out to my lovely boyfriend who didn't look great with a mow.
You weren't even here for it, so
He's still, I'm glad I wasn't here.
you're lucky.
But he's still the best anyway.
Oh,
The Movember Foundation is a global charity committed to men living happier, healthier and longer lives. And it's been going for nearly 15 years now, and millions of men around the globe have been a part of this health movement, raising more than $685 million.
that's heaps.
Which is crazy. And it focuses in on prostate cancer, testicular cancer, poor mental health and physical inactivity.
They're really four really important causes, specifically for males. Well, especially prostate.
Well, females can't have these
Ladies
issues.
don't get that.
But then ladies can't grow moustaches. Well, some can, but that's debatable. That's a whole other segment.
Stay tuned, guys. But I think I've always enjoyed the way they November to Movember. I enjoyed the rhyming pun.
Coming up next, ladies. Ladies with
You're still
moustaches.
stuck on that, aren't you?
I'm still there. No, you're right. The November Movember pun is funny.
Bearded lady.
It couldn't be in like any other month. Shout out to Conchita.
That was just for you Eurovision fans. If you're very confused, just Google it.
Conchita is coming. She's performing with the
Wait,
Sydney.
what?
She's performing with the Sydney Symphony next year
Oh my goodness, where and when can I get tickets?
at the Opera House. I think it's in like March or April. Isn't that cool? Isn't
my
she
gosh.
awesome? Let's get
I'm,
Conchita
like,
on the show.
Slightly fat. I didn't know she was coming.
She is. It's so cool. But back to Movember. I'm sure that everybody knows somebody that's a part of Movember because so many men get involved now. It didn't used to be a big thing, but now I know so many men that do it, even men that don't like having moustaches. So if you know someone, please visit their sponsorship pages and donate. It's such a great cause. It's raised so much money, and it's a really good way of recognising men's health. I mean, we have a lot of general things on health, and we have a lot of female-specific things, but this is something for the men. So if you can donate, please do, because obviously you probably can't grow a moustache if you're female. But then again, you might be able to.
Or
so do that if you can.
Next year, and you're a female, commit to Movember.
My boss actually did Movember last year and didn't shave her legs for the whole of November.
Oh, that's kind of clever.
Which is really cool. I thought that was quite cool.
Good on her. That's one way of participating. I was meant like literally girls not shaving moustaches.
Oh, yeah.
But
I don't know. But I thought the leg thing was cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave my legs unshaved for a month. Just putting
Where's
it
the
out
commitment,
there.
Hope?
But I do donate, so there you go.
Good. So scroll through your news feed. If you see a dirty mo, click on the link. Sponsor.
Do that. It's important. This is Shake It by Metro Station on the 3 p.m. Takeover.
Shake it. Mm-hmm. That's a good song.
And I was telling Victoria before in the studio, which I'm sure a lot of people didn't actually know, but the front man of Metro Station is actually Miley Cyrus's brother. Fun fact.
Yeah, I feel like I knew that, but I didn't know it, if that makes sense. Like,
I
you
think
said
his
it, and
name
I was
is
like,
Trent. Another fun
Trent?
fact. I think it's Trent.
Wow, I'm
Don't
impressed
ask
there's
me
like
why I know
a rock star called Trent.
Trent Cyrus.
Is his last name Cyrus?
Yeah.
Trent Cyrus.
I don't know. I think so.
I feel like that's one of those songs I could do in like aerobics or Zumba or something, don't you reckon?
Yeah, that's true. There are so many good songs in Zumba, and there are so many songs by like really popular artists that I didn't know until like I heard them in Zumba, because like they never made it big on the radio.
What's that? There's that one Pitbull song you're always like,
Yeah.
whenever you hear it, you're like, it's the Zumba song. I'm
There's
like,
a song
what?
called Pause by Pitbull. It's like an awesome song, and I heard it in clubs like for a week after it came out, and then it just disappeared, but it's a great Zumba song.
That's cool.
Like, it's all the time. But talking about things like that, we thought that we would talk a little bit about like the craziest, weirdest exercise trends that there are. So we dug up a few classics for you, and this isn't even touching. This isn't even touching on like the weird things that they did to exercise in like the 80s and 70s. This is like modern crazy stuff that's going on.
So we didn't have to dig too deep.
No,
well,
we had to
decades
dig
back.
deep into like how weird it is.
True.
Okay, are you ready for this one?
Yeah, hit me with one.
Punk rope.
Is this like a game where I have to try and like work out what the exercise is based off the name?
Not really.
Do you dress like a punk and do skip rope?
Yeah, well, you have to do skip rope. So like you're doing just like you're skipping.
Oh, is it
with
to
a
like
rope.
punk music?
Yeah, and it's to punk music, but you're supposed to dress up, because when you dress up, you kind of wear more stuff, so you'll sweat more and like burn more calories.
Ew.
So like you have to come to class dressed up and then skip to punk-ish music.
Oh, so it's like fast beat, isn't it?
Yeah, and you skip like a whole hour.
That just takes me back to primary school.
But
So you
that's
reckon
so
jump rope
weird,
for
like an
hearts?
exercise where like you have to come in a costume.
Did you ever do jump rope for heart?
I did do Jump Rope for Heart.
Good
That's another great
times.
cause. Visit their website, people.
Good times. They always had the best prizes.
Also, that's
I
true.
was always in it for the prizes.
Also, Hot Bar,
What?
which is, and that's bars in BARRE.
Oh, okay. So is it like, it's like that hot yoga where it's like ballet in a hot room?
Yeah. So it's like, is the hot one Bikram yoga?
I was about to
yeah,
say,
it's
I think
Bikram
it's
yoga.
Bikram.
So Hot Bar, it's like 40 degrees and you're doing ballet. But like you do like fast-paced ballet. So any exercise that you would do, you do at like triple speed.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. That sounds dodgy.
Yeah, I feel like I can't like clap and sing. At the same time, I feel like I just would not get that right. I would stuff up and run into someone.
That's true. I have another really good one.
Yeah.
You're going to love this one. Prancercise or prancercise, depending on how you say it.
Okay. I feel like it's slightly self-explanatory. You're prancing for exercise.
All it is like a group class called prancercise, where like you just prance around like a horse. So like you can like gallop around and canter around, and it's all about the fact that you spend all the time on the balls of your feet. So it's like really good for your legs.
Sign me up. That sounds like so much fun.
You just gallop around pretending to be a horse. But I can't believe it's called like prancercise. That's so funny.
I like it.
Pun.
Prancicise.
It's good, isn't it?
I would do that. Where can I sign up?
don't
Oh my
think I
gosh.
would do that one.
Oh, I don't want to say that one. You pointed it to me, so I had to say it. Well, we mentioned Bikram yoga. This one's naked yoga.
Ew, naked yoga.
No, thank you.
But they always say that the body is its healthiest if you're naked, because you're like releasing all your whatever. I don't know.
Oh, good. I feel like I know so much more about
Why
that.
is it good that you sleep naked again? Or your,
It's good to sleep naked?
yeah, you knew that, didn't you?
No.
Because all your bits, everything airs out.
Ah! Next topic. Ew. It's a family-friendly show, Hope. It's not talking about bits hanging out and airing. So gross.
No, I meant all of you, like your armpits and stuff. Like that's not gross.
I'm making a gross face at Hope, and I'm sure all of you are making a gross face at your radios. Just know that they're all directed at Hope.
Well, either way, naked yoga is a craze, and it's apparently really good for you.
Don't sign me up. I'll be at Prancercise.
In addition to that, gojing.
I don't know. What's
So-
that? I'm not even going to
So
guess.
like GOJJING. So it's an acronym, not an acronym. What's it called when something's backwards from something else?
No.
Anagram.
you know what?
I was going to say
can't remember.
hologram. No, it's not.
Hologram. It's a hologram.
Anyway, it's whatever that word is for jogging. So it's where you go backwards jogging. Well, like backwards jogging is a thing, but this is where like you only jog backwards. So you go out and you do like 5 kilometers of backwards running.
That just sounds dangerous. Wouldn't you just fall over and get like a crick in your neck from turning your head around?
Yeah, and if you have someone, you need someone running like forwards in front of you to do it.
Oh my
with you.
gosh, that sounds so stupid.
I don't like that one. Oil pulling. We spoke about this one a little bit earlier.
Yeah, this one doesn't sound exactly like physically draining to the rest of your body.
No, but this one I think would be draining enough for your mouth. It's for like oral health, and it apparently helps you like flush all the toxins out of your body so that you're a lot healthier. You have coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth, and you have to swish it around, wait for it, for 15 to 20 minutes before it works.
And like coconut oil, obviously it tastes like coconut, but it's still oily. Like, I wouldn't want that in 15, 20 minutes.
I don't think I could have anything like circulating in my mouth for that long. I'd be sick.
Well, yeah, if you ever like gargle, you can't go for that
You can't
long.
gargle for 20 minutes.
I'd like to meet someone who maybe they have like super. Is it meant to be good for like your teeth or something?
It's good for your teeth, and it's good for your like mouth and facial muscles to like keep you active and like not get wrinkles. I don't know.
How
That's what I
weird.
read.
Sure, I'm a bit dubious about that one, but
I like that one. Anti-gravity yoga.
are they just like
the yoga,
are they just like
isn't it?
picking
It's
random words and
great.
putting it in front of yoga now?
Yogi is now the new word for someone that does yoga. So I'm a bit of a yogi. I go to yoga quite often.
Oh, Yogi Bear. You're smarter than the average human. Boo.
You're going to love this one. So what I was reading about anti-gravity yoga is that it's kind of like, you know, when you're an aerial dancer and you're like 20 meters in the
Is
air.
that the ribbon rope thing?
Yeah, dancing like
yeah,
in like in the silk and the
Yeah.
ropes and that kind of thing. It's meant to be that, but then obviously you're not supposed to do that unless you're trained, because if you fall, you're probably going to die because it's like 15 meters in the air. So it's that idea, but you're pretty much on the ground. So you string up a harness only like hip height from the ground, and you do all your yoga like not harness, like I guess like a hammock or like a piece of silk, and you have to do it all suspended like half a meter off the ground.
That just sounds I find yoga
So
complicated
it's like
enough.
aerial dancing, but like really close to the ground in case you fall. And
Well-
it says you can practice at home using a hammock or a giant cloth.
I am sorry. Hammocks are for relaxing, not for yoga. I draw the line. Oh gosh.
That's true. And
And the last one we've dug up is barefoot running. That doesn't sound that weird though. Why is that weird?
because
I'd just be scared of bindies, but that's just growing up in Australia. I see a patch of grass, people run across it barefoot, and I'm like, what are you doing?
but like imagine if you went for a run, like you're going to go over several different
Terrain.
terrains, right? Big words. You're going to go over several different terrains, and like that would hurt your foot. But I mean, the whole point is it's like those shoes that have the like stupid spiky bits, and they're supposed to like massage your foot.
Oh, the ones that like tickle
Yeah.
and hurt?
Yeah.
I thought you went the ones that are like they go between each toe. Those like
Oh,
shoes that
no.
look like feet. Oh, I hate them. They're so creepy looking.
Well, those too. No, the ones that have like all the dots on the bottom that like
Oh, they're like
press like all the pressure points of the pad of your foot.
Oh yeah.
Not toe shoes.
I thought they were only as like thongs. I didn't know you could run in them.
Well, you can.
Isn't that from that ad?
No, you're not running in them. I'm meaning it's like that.
The
That's
walking
That's
shoes.
the idea behind
Oh.
barefoot running, is that all the different terrains that squash like into your feet are meant to be good for your feet because they trigger all your pressure points and like get all your muscles going.
Sure they do. It's like
Why would you run bare
is
feet?
those
Ew.
shoes, are they from that ad where like the little Swedish guy goes, hello, and he like massages the giant foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Like just want to check we're talking about the same product.
They're those shoes that you generally wear when you're like getting to like grandparent age and your feet need to remain like movable.
I feel like I had a pair when I was younger and they just tickled
And for
my
children
feet and they
too,
hurt
like-
my feet. They hurt and tickled at the same time, which I didn't know was possible.
They're weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't like them. If you walk in those
I don't
weird-
endorse them.
we're not here on the show. But if you do walk in those funny shoes with spikes on the bottom that are meant to massage your feet, let us know. We want to know all about your spiky shoe experience.
And like, spruik it to us. Convince us it's like a good thing. 'Cause
We may end up endorsing it. You never know.
I'm not convinced yet, but
know.
I can be swayed.
Spiky Swain. Is that a word?
Sure.
Swain.
I don't know.
Spiky Shoe Company, send us some shoes.
No, I don't want samples of that. There are way better companies that can send us way better samples. I don't want spiky shoes.
Oh, you're listening to the 3 p.m. Takeover. This is Shadows by The Getaway Plan. You're listening to the 3 p.m. Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches with Hope and Victoria. And don't send us hate mail. We like to play a variety of music, and that includes Nickelback, even if you don't like them.
And if you are going to send hate mail, direct it to Hope, because I had zero power in that. I vetoed it and she put it in anyway.
I like a bit of Nickelback.
Look, There's
nothing wrong with them.
I think that song's not... That's probably like their
Flagship.
okayest song. There's a pretty funny... that Vine, that's my favourite thing. It's like, look at this graph, and like cuts out the photo. That's, if you haven't seen that, look it up. It's pretty darn funny.
It is hilarious. But talking things that are pretty darn funny, that's us.
Just a subtle self-plug there.
Right.
So, a little while ago, / quite recently, I just realised I said that, but it wasn't actually that long ago. 2 YouTubers that I watch that Hope doesn't watch because she has a life and I just sit on the internet all day, they did like A to Z of themselves. So they went through every letter of the alphabet. And I thought we could do that, but switch it up. So we've done A to Z of each other. The other person's going to sort of assess how accurate the portrayal of them is.
That sounds good. Are we going to go like A, B, B?
I don't know.
Or like A to Z each?
Do you want to do A to Z each so sort of flows
that sounds
better?
Good.
Okay.
After me, always.
What?
I'm first.
Okay. So I'm doing you, or you're reading first?
I want to read.
Okay. Okay.
like-
And this is the A to Z of me, according to Hope.
All right. So I've got A for apple because you're always eating apples. It doesn't matter where it is or what time of day it is. You always rush in like holding a water bottle and an apple. So that's A. B for best friend.
Oh.
Because we're best friends.
Can I just spoiler? I wrote best friend for B as well.
Ah, that's
We're so cute.
That's fun. C, cheese and bacon balls, because you love those chips. I'm not sure I would classify them as chips. They're just, I don't know, puffs of God knows what, but they're
Probably
so nice.
cornflower or something.
Puffs of something
They're
real
so
bad
good.
for you,
Yeah, well
but they're
chosen.
really nice.
And now I really want cheese and bacon balls.
They
Continue.
are good. Can we get some brought to the studio?
They could endorse us. I would happily be endorsed by Cheetos, cheese and bacon balls. Oh my goodness.
We endorse Cheetos. That'd be great.
Better than spiky shoes.
I've got D for design, because you're a great designer.
Aww.
This one's not so... E for eggs, because I can always remember when I met you, you didn't know how to make eggs, and you were past the point of life where, like, it's acceptable to not know how to make eggs.
I still can't boil an egg. Like a hard-boiled egg.
You can scramble them now, though, can't you?
Oh, yeah, but it turns out it's easy. You just like you can mess it, like messing it up is how you do it right.
Turns out that that's easy. It was always easy to scramble it. Oh my gosh. F for feminist, because I feel like you're always out there promoting like equal opportunity and feminist rights, which is a good thing.
Thank you.
But I feel like every 5 minutes you'll turn around and be like, that's so sexist. So you're definitely a feminist at heart, which is good. And I've got G for Geronimo, because you like that Geronimo song. And you're the only person I've ever met that likes it. Everyone hates it.
I will add, it's a good choice because my favourite Doctor from Doctor Who, his catchphrase was Geronimo.
Oh.
So well
that's
done.
a catchphrase. What does that even mean?
It's like, he said it all the time.
What is a Geronimo?
It's like, Geronimo means like, let's go, off and away.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Okay. H.
Whatever. H for horses, because you used to do horse riding.
Yeah.
I for icy weather, because you like the cold and not the heat. J for Japanese. We both learnt Japanese like for a long time at school, but
Yeah.
not together. And I thought that was cool because no one else speaks Japanese.
I learnt it in, primary school.
Yeah, me too. Which is fun.
Gozaimashita. You're better than me though. I'll say that and you like answer me and I'm like, okay.
Answer me. Denwa bungawa.
Okay. I don't know.
Means what's your phone number? I know, right?
Are you hitting on me in Japanese?
What's that song that I think I'm turning Japanese? That's
I really think so.
Yeah,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
that made me think of that. I've got K for kettle, because you drink a lot of tea.
Yep.
So you're always...
Sehr cool.
L for laughing, because you're always laughing.
Aww.
I've got M for math camp, because you're a freak and you went to maths camp in primary school.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I could have easily avoided talking about that for the rest of my life. You've just dug that up. Thanks a lot.
It was the only thing that came straight to my head. I was
The
like,
only
maths
thing
camp.
out of all the things in the entire universe, math camp was the only option.
Correct.
First of all, how dare you?
And I don't know why I put this. I was struggling with N, but I wrote down nationalistic, because I feel like you're a
What does that even mean?
Like someone that's really into their nation. So like someone that's really Australian.
I like patriotic, but
Yeah.
different word.
Yeah, like another word for patriotic.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're really
I
Australian.
like
You're
when
always
Australians do well
yeah.
overseas.
Yeah. Yeah, you're always rooting for Australians overseas. So O for Omaha, because you're always going to Omaha, Nebraska to see your family.
That's true. And if you don't know where that is, Google it. It's in the middle of nowhere. Continue.
You should know that. P for plaits, because you sometimes wear your hair in cute little plaits.
No.
Q for quadrangle, because
What?
you're like really good at maths. I'm really bad at
But
maths.
I'm not good at maths.
You're a lot better than I am. And there's not many words begin with Q, so I went with quadrangle.
Fair enough.
R for rings. You have a lot of pretty rings, and I always notice that you wear them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You've given me a ring once for a birthday.
I did. Oh my
Yeah.
good. S for skiing, because you're a great skier.
Yeah.
T for tidy, because you're a very tidy person. U for umbrella, because you always have an umbrella when it rains. Always. And I don't ever. I always have one that's not raining. But I've never seen it rain and you not be able to just whip out an umbrella that you have with you. V for Veronica and Vanessa, because people always call you those names instead of Victoria.
I answer to them all now.
Which is just natural now. W for Warringah, because that's the house we were in at school and we were in the same house.
Yeah.
Which is cool because we got to spend a lot more time together than friends that were
Sports
in
days. Woo.
different houses. X for XX, because whenever you message me, you finish with XX,
It's because I love you.
which is cute. Oh, thanks.
No.
Y for year 11 and 12, because that's when I met you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Such a good Y. I know we went to school together. And Z for the zoo, because you love zoos and animals, and I hate animals. So that's not going to be my Z.
I liked that. For the people at home, who are like, okay, get on with the next segment. We don't care. But this is really fun. So I have done the same for you. I've done A to Z. So
Okay.
let's jump into it. A is for Andre, because it's your boyfriend.
Oh, most important thing. Start of the alphabet.
No. B, I did best friend as well, like I said before, which I think is really cute. C, I did Canada, because you did your exchange there.
True. I love Canada.
D, I did Dance Mums, because you love that show.
I do love that show. It's my guilty pleasure.
I don't understand it, but I respect you for it. E, I did Eurovision.
Oh.
That's what I thought we were going to get the same on.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I was too busy focusing on your lack of egg making ability.
So every year when Eurovision comes around, Hope and I we just hole up for a weekend and watch it straight through. It's
We're
wonderful.
having a Eurovision special
Yes,
next year. Just
And you know what?
Just wait.
You know what the best part is? No one can stop us.
We control the content.
So F is for flute, because you're a flautist.
That's true.
G, I did Golden Gay Times, because we used to always
Really
eat
yummy.
them.
They are really good.
H, I did history.
Oh, because I like history.
Yes. I is for ice skating, of
Yeah.
course. J is for journalist.
Oh.
That's what you are, besides an amazing co-host.
That's what I hope to be.
You will be.
Oh, thanks.
K is my slight cheat one, because I couldn't think of anything else. It's cool with a K.
Too cool for school, kids.
Exactly.
Oh, true.
L is for laughter, which you did as well, which is
that's funny.
just
We
cute.
got the same one.
M is for movie nights.
Oh,
we have
do
lots
have
of.
so many movie nights.
N is for New Zealand.
We should do movie reviews. New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah, because you got family there.
That's true.
O is for orange juice, because whenever you have orange juice, you get so excited. You're like, I have orange juice. I'm so excited, guys. I have orange juice.
You know what? There's a story behind this, because I absolutely love orange juice. When I was a kid, I was allergic to it, so I wasn't allowed to drink it.
How can you be allergic to orange juice?
I was allergic to some of the preservatives in it.
Oh.
So I could have freshly squeezed oranges, but I couldn't have orange juice, and it was so upsetting because I loved it so much, and my parents would let me have a teaspoon, and that was it.
With or without pulp?
Without. And I grew out of it when I was about 9, and it was the best thing ever. So that's why I get excited when I can drink orange juice. The novelty has not worn off.
We're learning so much about you. For P, I did pasta, because you had to teach me how to make pasta. And I didn't know you were going to do eggs. I feel so embarrassed now. To math camp and cooking eggs. I'm such a fail of a human.
And I spend most of my time eating pasta.
It's pretty good. I'm glad you taught me. Where would I be without you?
If I'm not on the show or asleep, I'm probably eating pasta somewhere.
The 3 priorities in life. Q, I did quizzes, because you could do pub quizzes, and you do all sorts of quizzes.
Oh, God, I love quizzing.
You always ace them.
Oh, not always.
Most
I
of the
feel like I get progressively worse. I got to work on my quiz skills.
R is for Rothko.
Oh.
Hope's cat.
Wow.
S is for Sex and the City, because I know how much you love that show.
This is true. Best
Between that and Dance Mums.
preach. Best TV show in the world.
T is for tea, because we'd always, like, you'll come over and be like, do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, that's funny because I did K for kettle because
Yeah.
you really like tea.
I thought that was kind of cute. And you have the coolest kettle, because it's like that clear one, so you can see the water
you can
boiling.
see it. Yeah, that's good. I love that. But it makes me like want it to boil faster.
U is for understanding, because I think you're a really understanding friend.
Oh, that's
get-
cute.
just to get a little
That's
bit
better
deep.
than the umbrella.
V is for vanilla Coke, because that's what, like, we always only have when we're together.
True.
It's our drink of choice. W is
We endorse
for...
vanilla Coke.
Yeah, send us cheese and maker balls and vanilla Coke, please. W is for World War II, because I swear every time I talk to you, every time I talk to Hope, she's like, I was just watching this documentary about World War II. Every single time. That's all you ever watch is Dance Mums, Sex and the City, and World War II documentaries. X is for X-ray, because you keep getting hurt from skating and all your other, like, escapades. You'd be like, oh, I just, like, fell over and, like, broke something. It's fine.
Always getting X-ray.
You are.
I haven't had an X-ray in so long. Thank goodness.
Y is for yellow, because you have, like, yellow hair and you always have, like, I don't know, I think of the colour yellow and I think of you. It's like a happy, fun, bright colour.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. And Z is for Zumba,
Oh, yeah.
because you do Zumba.
That's really smart. I love Zumba.
Yeah.
Who'd
So
have known?
that's my A to Z of hope.
That's our A to Z. It's surprisingly hard to come up with a lot of qualities for A to Z, but sit down with someone you know and try to do it. It's a lot of fun. And talking of Zumba, this is another Zumba classic for those of you that do it, like me.
What a segue.
This is Who's That Chick by David Guetta and Rihanna.
Welcome back to the 3 p.m. takeover. I hope you did some Zumba moves and busted a move, and I clearly don't know anything. I don't know anything about Zumba, clearly.
And we just found out that you actually didn't know the words to that song.
Okay, excuse me. Neither did you.
But
Does
yours
anyone
was
know the words
more
to that
obvious.
song?
You thought it was Who's That Girl instead of Who's That Chick.
So for years I may have been singing Who's That Girl, not Who's That Chick.
Who's
Whoops.
That Chick? Yeah, it's a bit hard to sing.
Anyway, we have some exciting news.
That we promised to reveal today.
And we deliver on our promises. Even though, if you remember from last week, we talked about being Pisces don't deliver on their promises. Well, we have just proven that wrong, because here we have for you the theme of next week's show.
Is it next week already? Wow.
I know. That was a quick month. I can't believe it was, like, the Australia special was already almost a month ago.
It's so crazy. And I feel like even before that, our 90 special was only like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, not like 2 months ago.
Crazy. But
Anyway.
Hope, why don't you tell us about our theme for next week?
I think you kind of gave it away there, girl.
Or maybe, what do y'all think it is?
We're going to have a country theme.
Yeehaw! I've been waiting to do that on air for so long.
What, to yeehaw?
Yeah.
Is that a verb?
Well, we're going to have a country special.
If you hadn't gathered by the bad accent. We're so excited. After living in Canada, country music kind of has a special place in my heart. So I'm excited to do this. And for Victoria, who loves Taylor Swift.
Hey.
Who used to be classified as country.
Her first album is real country. I'm gonna pump out a real old school Taylor Swift for you guys.
She was real like
I was about to say for
Tennessee.
y'all. I'm like still in like the country
I'm ready for
mindset.
y'all.
It'll be good. And if you guys have your favorite country song, good on you. And like send it in, because we'll need some tunes.
Send us a few in. We have a spot still open on our playlist. So if you want to fill it with your favorite country song, get in touch with us ASAP to arrange it.
That sounds wonderful.
Sounds swell, girl.
Swell.
Swell's an awful
Okay,
word.
we're going to stop insulting different accents now. And before we pop off into the ether, we are going to leave you with a motivational quote, which this is just like YouTube week for me from the game from before. So there's a YouTuber called Sprinkle of Glitter. Her name is also Louise Pentland.
Sprinkle of glitter.
She's super cute and
Super lame.
wow, shots fired. And she like does these really lovely cute videos, and she also does like vlogs. And one of them she said in her last vlog, or maybe the one before that, is, would you like to read it or should I? You're laughing too much. You don't
No,
respect her.
I'm laughing at the word vlog, which is like video and log mashed,
video blog.
if you didn't know.
So her quote is, "Happiness is not measured in size, but significance." I like that.
I like that too. I think that's fun.
It's lovely. So I hope we can leave you with that for the week, and I hope you find your happiness this week.
And also, if you have any quotes that you find motivational, let us know, and that might just be our quote for the week. Remember, these
I
segments
love quotes.
only carry on for a few weeks, so get in there fast if you have some motivational words that we can share with our listeners across the beaches.
Yeah. And we're going to leave you with one more killer song for the week / until Friday if you want to listen again.
Which you do.
Otherwise, we'll see you next week for the hoedown.
Catch y'all later.
Yeah.